We're going to hike to the extremely hard to find Geronimo Cave in Las Cruces, New Mexico, starting from the trailhead here, which is this empty parking lot that you just saw in front of you. From there, you're going to hike over to the Rio Grande River, and then the Rio Grande River, you are going to hike across the dry riverbed to get through. Hopefully it's going to be dry. If you go during the winter time, it is passable on foot, as you can see here in this footage. Afterwards, you go through the thicket. The bushes there are very dense, and you have to bend over to get through there. There are also some sharp, pointy thorns just to be aware of as you go through there. So, some information you need to know before you even consider going on this trail. It is very difficult to find, like I mentioned before, and it is also somewhat of a tough trail, as most of it is uphill on the way over there. The parts that aren't uphill are flat, but it starts as an uphill trail, goes flat, and then goes uphill before you get there again. It should take an average hiker about an hour, 15 minutes, assuming you actually know how to get to the place, which therein lies the problem. So when I arrived at this trail, I was using directions from various internet sources, and pretty much what I had figured out after doing some searching and driving around, spending 2 hours wandering the area, I finally figured out that the best way to get there is to go to Valley and Hope Road, head west on Hope Road. Afterwards, there's going to be a dirt road with signage there that warns that you have to enter at your own risk. Once you go up that area, you go into the parking lot that I showed you at the very beginning of the video, and that's where you're going to park. Then once you get into the river, you look for the area in the rocky section that I had shown earlier to get over to the trail of thickets. It's a very low trail. If somebody actually went through there with a machete or a chainsaw, it'd probably actually do some good to open it up a little bit. You do have to crouch over while you go through those thickets. I'll show the thickets again more towards the end of the video. And once you get over there, you're going to get to a dirt road. It's important that you turn left. I originally turned right and spent an hour and a half wandering around a desert area and not getting anywhere. Once you go to the left, you're going to walk probably a couple hundred yards. And on your right-hand side, that's where you're going to see the trail that goes to this cave that you see right in front of you. There is a legend that Geronimo himself had actually hid in this cave in order to hide from an army that was searching for him. However, it is debatable whether or not he actually hid in the cave, as I guess he was seen outside the cave a short time later, and there is no way to get out of the cave. The cave itself is walkable until you get to a certain point, and it requires some crouching. You do enter into a room that has stalactites. Unfortunately, my video didn't come out very good at that area, so I don't have it included here. And there is some what looks like artwork from Native Americans in there. On the way back, it's all downhill, so it is much easier. This is an area that's right before the trail that goes back to the river again. And you're going to see it more clearly as you enter into this thicket here. I was actually crouched over while I was filming that, and the whole time I was being jabbed by these little sticks that are all around. This trail is not the easiest one to get to. However, it's not exceptionally difficult. You don't have to be a professional athlete, but you just have to be ready to get your shoes wet. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful.